What did I say? What did I say? Raheem Sterling would flop. He did. Harry Kane looks isolated. He was. And Jamie Vardy and Daniel Sturridge would make the difference. They definitely did. 3 out of 3 predictions correct on my first ever review. Aha! For those of you who have no clue what I'm talking about, where have you been? You've got to check out my last video because I damn near called everything that happened in the England versus Wales game. Starting with Vardy, I spoke about his pace and ability to get in behind defences, and 10 minutes after coming off the bench, he scored. He was the first to react to Ashley Williams' flop clearance, and that's what I like about him. Never stops running and is always alert. Massive contrast to Harry Kane, who I thought was very static. I feel with Kane, you need to put chances on a plate for him, and that's not going to happen for England because our players aren't very good at dribbling and we don't have very good crossers of the ball. Vardy suits the needs of the team right now. He adds pace to a paceless attack and is probably the best at pressing off the ball too. It's a shame about Kane because he's had a fantastic season for Tottenham. So even though I attacked him in the last video, I was happy with Hodgson giving him another chance. He just didn't take it. And I've heard so many pundits, Alan Shearer especially, give Kane a lot of slack, saying he's had a long season. Bullcrap. Iniesta, Modric, Rakitic, and Griezmann all had far longer seasons than Harry Kane, and they've already made an impact in this tournament. That's why that excuse of saying Harry Kane's played too many games this season, it just doesn't wash for me. Kane's got to be dropped, and so does Sterling. Sterling didn't complete any dribbles, and just watching him from the naked eye, he looks devoid of confidence. Sturridge took his place and showed exactly why I called him England's best in the last video. There's so much versatility to his game. He can lead the line, but also drop deep into midfield and work the channels. His goal was the perfect example of this, and Sturridge is the only England player who can do this. Actually, thinking about it, Lallana scored a similar goal versus West Brom about 2 seasons ago, and I suppose on a good day, Ross Barkley could as well. But the point I'm trying to make is that neither can do it as regularly as Sturridge. I felt we played well, we completely dominated the game. So the only really downside I can find is Joe Hart. He was at fault for Gareth Bale's free kick and his positioning was suspect. Why move away from the middle when the free kick was centre of the goal and over 30 yards away? Most pundits consider him to be world class, but I just don't see it. Because every season he makes about 3 or 4 of these mistakes, and that's too much. Plutty's bad on the ball. Not Simon Mignolet bad, but still. Honestly, I can name 10 goalkeepers off the top of my head better than Joe Hart. Yeah. 10 goalkeepers better than Joe Hart. Let's do this. 10 goalkeepers. In no particular order: Buffon, De Gea, Jan Oblak, Keylor Navas, Petr Cech, Thibaut Courtois, Manuel Neuer, Claudio Bravo, Hugo Lloris, and Sami Handanovic. 10 goalkeepers better than Joe Hart. And I'm not knocking him because he's clearly a good goalkeeper, but if he's in that sort of form versus Slovakia, then Marek Hamšík will eat him alive. He scored a brilliant goal versus Russia the other day. I hope you guys all saw that. And he's consistently scored over 10 goals a season for the best part of a decade for Napoli. And his ability to go into the box from midfield reminds me of Frank Lampard. And I just feel that given our defence is the weakest part of our game, we need to watch out for him. Especially as we're finding it hard to score at the moment. So the worst sort of scenario would be for us to go behind and then we're fighting the whole game just to get an equaliser instead of going on to win the game. Granted, we only need a draw to go through. It would be nice to win with a clean sheet for once. If anything, just to boost confidence going into the knockout stages. Now, I'm not sure about the clean sheet, but I do think we'll win. The main reason I think we'll win is because of a liability Slovakia have in defence called Martin Skrtel. He could have been sent off twice versus Wales. Once for the straight elbow on Jonathan Williams, and the other for the late sliding tackle on Ben Davies. Long story short, Skrtel's clumsy. And that's all the more reason why his Liverpool teammate, Daniel Sturridge, should start, as he'll know better than anyone else how to exploit that weakness. Anyways, what do you guys think? Should Vardy and Sturridge start? And what do you think the scores will be? Get in the comments section and also like and subscribe. Till next time, take care.